This is the Dormtainment
Podcast.
This is the Dormtainment
Podcast. You're headed to school, you need to pick up your pants.
Yeah.
Listen to our topics, give us a chance.
Come
This
on.
is more than a trend, this is gonna last. Welcome to the Dormtainment Podcast. Got another one, Mike. You a fool for this one.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to another Dormtainment podcast. I hope everybody's feeling great out there today. We got Mike Dam, we got I Roam a Lot, we got Cam, we got Tay, we got Chaz, and we got Emmanuel.
Can we just address that intro song that that's Mike's third production in life, and he literally made that on his phone in less than 5 minutes.
Whenever you hear you got another one, Mike, that's my production.
Mike make hits, man.
So if you don't like it, it's Mike.
Mike did the bitches in the front.
He did.
He did Wash Machine.
He did.
Now he did this intro, and there's gonna be more to come. The man make hits.
That man's
get
like-
in and get out.
All his hits are like DJ Mustard.
He come through.
Similar patterns.
He come through. He
Can't
laid
take my
down.
lane.
He DJ Curry.
He got an 80s aesthetic.
Well, yeah, man. But happy Monday, or whenever you guys listen to this, happy whatever day you guys listen to this.
True that.
Because I don't know when you're gonna listen to it. We got a few announcements, church announcements. You know, my name is Pastor Green. Welcome everybody back to the church.
Hey, church.
My choir's still in. They're in construction. They're coming along. My
Your
choir's
choir is
all-
one person.
one man.
Coming crew.
Yeah, but so the first church announcement, we're gonna let the congregation know that we dropped a skit.
Hold up, man. Get your feet on your side of the table, man. You all on my side where my feet go.
It's
man.
funny, he
Come
does
on.
the same thing, and I never say
Come
nothing.
on,
Like,
man.
whatever, let him live.
You
Come
know,
on, man.
Little brother, man.
you know,
Come
it's
on,
the
little
church. He want to do it in the church when I'm trying to get the praise and worship.
He be all up over here as soon as you go over there. Come on, man.
But yeah, so we got the red receipt that's out now, a new skit. So for everybody got their red receipts on, we're gonna pray for you, and that skit's for you. We also want to let you guys know that the Dormtainment congregation has a app out, available now. Go to your iTunes store, type in Dormtainment, and or your app store, and type in Dormtainment, and download that thing. You want everything in one area and at one time, right in your hands. Dormtainment. Put us in your hands.
So this is one of those like those new like mega church type things, like
Yeah,
they got apps.
we're trying to make a mega.
Why not?
That's the way that you got to spread the word somehow.
Right.
This is the time to do it.
Okay.
So we got that going on. Also, want to let you guys know we will be working on a DVD really soon. It's not really a DVD. It's like an online DVD. So it's an ODVD.
Or DD.
Or DD.
Digital DVD.
A DD DVD.
No.
It's a DDVD.
DDVD.
Yeah.
DDVD.
It's a DDVD, yeah. That's-
Sir, you have DDVD.
It's online. Well, so yeah, it'll be skits that you guys have, not that you haven't, that we, brand new skits that are exclusive to you guys, and
We haven't even made yet.
that we haven't even made yet, that we're going to be working on for you guys.
It
So
won't be on YouTube, or maybe a few of them will be, but
We're gonna have exclusive content.
yeah,
on our
exclusive
app.
content for you guys. So that's all the church announcements for today.
Hey.
On a serious note, I do want to send out a prayer for the families and people in Nepal. They had a really bad earthquake.
Oh my God, yeah.
Really terrible. So I just want to send a special prayer to the families, and if you have relatives or whoever is affected by this earthquake, we are praying for you and your family, and keep the faith and and just keep looking towards God. And I know it's a terrible thing, but we just got to keep positive and keep moving forward. So that's to everybody over in Nepal.
I think I felt the earthquake here last week. Like I was in my room the other night.
Now, were you were just sitting there and you felt a little jiggle,
Yeah, no one else said anything though, so I ain't saying nothing.
You,
You felt it?
You felt-
A couple of them.
Oh, it's been a couple, see.
I haven't felt an earthquake in about a year.
yeah, I know the real one we've all felt. We know that one, but
Yeah.
that was
That's it. It was just
Yeah, it was just.
There was one moment when we was like 6 months living here, maybe a year into living here, we felt like 4 or 5 earthquakes in 2 weeks. We was in the movie theater, had an earthquake.
You just start moving. It's earth. Go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I was saying, I remember I was in my room laying down, and my bed started moving, and so I was like, "Who is having sex that hard to where it's shaking my room?" And then I went and I looked, and the TV was shaking. Everything. Oh, earthquake! Oh shit, earthquake!
It could have also been the boogeyman. You know, they live on the beds too. You could have been shaking your bed.
Well, this is at a time where my mattress was on the floor.
You have to be a flat boogeyman.
Scratch that up.
The paper boogeyman.
And for those who haven't experienced an earthquake, it's one of the weirdest feelings. Like it feels weird. Like you don't know where to go. You have no control. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's strange.
And I also want to give a prayers and all peace to people in Baltimore going through everything that's happening there. It's a big deal. You know, everything that's going on right now is a big deal, and we want peace, we want positivity, and we want change. So everybody, just accept our prayers for that as well.
Yeah.
Does it feel weird like when someone licks you in the ear? I don't like that feeling. Is that how earthquake feels? Is it weird like that?
I'm not sure if that has anything
who's
to
just
do.
licking you in your ear?
Girls do that.
Girls
do
just lick guys
part of
in
their
the ear.
foreplay. They like, some people like to lick on the earlobe in the ear. I don't like hearing.
Well, yes,
that
the earthquake
sound.
is uncomfortable just like that.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
don't look at me crazy.
that's what it sounds like.
I can't
God.
agree with that because I like it. I
now,
got bigger ears, so I might,
Now, wait.
There's a
But
little
you
more
like hearing that
stimulation.
sound? That,
I don't want the tongue in the ear, but around the
but
ear.
that's what they be. Some do
Gotta
in
make
the
sure your ears
ear.
clean too.
So you want, but do you mind in the ear? If they go one
If you
loop
do
around
in
the ear and then they just pop.
Oh, a little pop in the ear?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Do a little pop in the ear.
just a.
It's gonna make me flinch. I'm like, hey.
They gonna learn that day they taste a little wax.
Hey man, that's a
Hey,
personal
everybody
issue.
All right, so we dropped the re-receipt
Yeah.
last night, and in honor of that, I did turn on my re-receipt. Anyone else turn on their re-receipt?
You did turn it
I
on?
turned mine
I'm thinking about turning mine on. For
What about
for
anybody
about a
else?
week.
That'll last about all of a day.
No, I think
I don't
about
think so.
But my question is why? What compels you to do that?
Why not?
Yeah, no, why not you, man?
But you had it off already.
Here's
so
my
why
reason
not
for
keep it?
I'm bad at texting people back, like my friends. So I want to have that be the reason why I text them back, because they know I read it.
I see both sides, because if you have it on, at least the person know. Now they can either say they know that you read it. So say they said something and you read it, you're like, all right, well I'm gonna get back to it. They might read it. Because some people gonna take it different. Some people gonna take it, oh, he ignored me. Some people might be like, oh, okay, well at least I know he got it. So I mean,
I texted Mike 2 years ago. He still ain't text me back.
well, that's just a bad friend.
Yeah.
That's because you came
I
to my
text you
room
back.
and asked me the same question.
Hey, I don't want them to know we live together.
But yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal, honestly, because I've had it on before and I've had it off. I've had it on, so I mean, it's just.
And people be at work, and like a lot of people check their messages, and
That's
then they
true.
read it, and then they'll continue working and hit you up
Yeah,
afterwards.
So now when you start talking to new girls or something like that, do you turn it off again?
No, you don't have to.
So you gonna keep?
They let you
what
know
makes what makes you turn it on and off? You say you turn it on.
No, when I first got my iPhone, because I didn't know nothing about it,
Right.
so it was on, and then I was wondering why I was getting a little bit of attitude sometimes, and I was like, wait.
So that's the negative.
Yeah,
right
that's the
there.
negative. So I was like, why I'm getting attitude? And I was like, oh, that's what. But I didn't think nothing of it before that.
Right,
I thought
right.
nothing of it, and then I was like, okay, well, maybe I'll turn it off, and then I just had it off.
You was getting
iPhone
some,
changed the game.
Yeah.
yeah. They were getting them lowercase LOLs.
Yeah, but why you not capitalized?
You better capitalize at least one L.
But I think it's your phone. You pay the bill. You should be able to respond, do what you want to. Like,
And I think as a company, Apple kind of recognized that, and one big thing that people would always say is, "Oh, I never got your message."
That's true.
Which
Yeah.
is like 85% of the time a lie, and then the other 15% of the time somebody just maybe forgot.
It gets you in trouble too, because like, say, you know how we be on set filming something, you might feel it, look at it real quick,
Yeah.
oh cap. But you're not ignoring them. You just like, oh shoot, well, let me, I gotta shoot this shot real
and
quick.
that's what other people don't get.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially how we work
Yeah,
a lot. You know what I mean, and we not able to talk and respond as much as people would like. They think we just over here bullshitting,
Yeah.
playing grab ass.
There's a nice looking girl over here.
Who you said?
If it's a nice looking girl
It's
over
a
here,
nice
we
looking
play
girl over
grab
here.
ass.
Yeah,
we should never say that on the mic ever.
Personally, when
We
I
all
saw
Girls
play
lick
grab.
earwax. A nice looking girl over.
I had this theory a long time ago when iPhones like first started doing all this stuff. But when the re-receipt came out, I was like, yeah, for sure, there's some insecure girl working at Apple.
She walks into the meeting ready.
And she's a coder too. She's the coldest coder.
Best.
She gives suggestions like, I think we should have a re-receipt on messages.
That was like a 2-year plan. How she was gonna pitch it, the coding behind
She
it.
fought her way up through that company. None of that shit, man.
She watched our skit last night, like, finally.
The day she came in, she was angry. She was ready to give that presentation. She was ready.
Yo,
Pamela Red Receipt Johnson. That's what they call her around the office.
Her last name's Reed.
You got Steve Jobs, you got Pamela Reed. You just made up a lady's name.
I'm gonna type that in Google.
But I will say we had some funny moments during shoot too. First of all, can we talk about the fall?
The fall
Just
heard
off
around
top.
the world.
The fall heard around the world. This man Chaz took the biggest tumble. Hold on. We missing
real
something.
quick.
They having
So
side
I
conversation.
typed in Pamela Reed, and this lady came.
She looked like she
Exactly who it is.
yeah.
That's exactly who it is.
Pamela Reed.
It looks just like the lady I was picturing.
man.
Well, she's a kindergarten cop.
Everybody go
she's
type
an
in
actress,
Pamela
yeah.
Reed, R-E-E-D.
That's her.
Pamela Reed. But
Back to
the fall, yeah.
The fall heard around the world.
If y'all
This
didn't
man-
know, we do our own stunts around here.
No. There's 2 falls though. Okay,
Yeah.
we have the stunt fall.
Yeah.
But we have an actual fall.
Oh, you talking about? Oh,
That's the fall I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Now, Chaz, we had a scene where Tay pushed back his chair, got up after accepting the fact that he's not going to put up with the girl messing with his receipt, throws back his chair. We cut angles, and one of the angles, this man Chaz pretends to fall, then actually falls and knocks over
It was a pretend fall. I just hit
He just hit the frame.
The frame got knocked
frame
over,
got knocked
which
over.
added to the amount of intensity of the fall. So
That wasn't. We didn't expect that. So when you see us pause in the skit, we were actually like,
Yeah.
should we continue?
But you have to keep going. You
gotta
have to keep
keep going.
going.
So-
Somebody wrote that. They're like, was that a mistake at 4:53?
Yeah, you got to keep going. It teaches you because Leonardo DiCaprio, I think, did the same thing in Django when he slammed his hand on the glass and cut himself. But I believe he just kept going.
I mean, oh shit!
No, but the person that kept going was what's her name from Scandal?
Carrie
Washington. He wiped the blood on her face.
I low key think they cut angles for that. I low key think they cut angles for that. But if they didn't, that's amazing.
If another actor in the scene wants to put some blood on your face,
That's why I think they cut angles because I don't know if she
probably kept going, but she probably got mad afterwards.
because that's rough. That's blood.
Get mad at me. I'm stopping.
But she's an artist, so she probably was like all down for that. Like she's a
maybe.
real
Denzel wiped blood on you. Middle of the scene, intense scene.
It's blood.
He said it's blood cut.
I mean, it just depends on what type of actor you are,
Yeah.
what type of artist you are, because there's some health things
Yeah,
that could be
yeah.
in somebody else's blood.
Leonardo be getting around. I know he did.
But all the ladies, but that's the first stunt. But then the other stunt was my man Cam coming from the top rope.
a little behind the scenes exclusive. That was supposed to be me, but I don't do that.
Yeah, Mike don't do that.
So we switched it out, and Cam was the one that fell from the balcony. And he
I
did
think
it
it all worked out.
It did.
It was better.
It did work out.
Yeah.
With that little Jamaican freestyle.
Yeah, the Jamaican freestyle was good. I thought.
Romello actually texted me. And he was like, Cam falling. He rewound that. He rewinded that like a bunch of times. It was so fun. Cause it's so unexpected. Like you could just fall.
And he did actually jump from, you probably can't see it, but from up there from the second story.
Now the thing about this illusion is it looks short from down here.
Yeah.
When you're up there, it really looks high.
Yeah.
But I had to shout out Emmanuel and Tay, who also took the jump for fun.
They did. They took the jump for fun.
Fun jumps.
Fun jump. Fun jump. And it looks intimidating. I ain't gonna lie. When you get up,
yeah.
when you're down here, it doesn't look that far. But once you actually get to the top, it takes a second before you.
I was shaking like an Atlanta stripper up there.
Tay went up there. He was up there for about 5 minutes, contemplating life. He didn't know what to do.
Shout out to the balcony jumpers.
Oh yeah,
the
because
parkour.
they keep it real. Yeah. So that's what we do for you guys, man. We jump off stuff.
So you can go watch that on YouTube right now, the receipt, and on our app, Dormtainment in the App Store.
That's where
And
you
let
can
us
see
know
the-
if you've had any problems too with re-receipt. Or red receipts.
I think we kind of starting this little thing, or we kind of went on this little groove. It was supposed to be a whole series, but it's a little more sporadic. But it was gonna have the Tay Gets the Text series, and I wrote it.
Now.
But he brought Rome brought me the idea for the re-receipt, and thank you. This ET moment. So that's an interesting topic, and it's just funny how much technology gets into, you know what I mean?
Our culture.
And our everyday lives. So it's cool to kind of examine that and see how people react to it in a very human, extra personal way. I should say.
That hit home with a lot of people based on the comments in the section.
That ending hit home too. My bad.
No, go ahead. But it's funny how technology changes relationships.
Hell yeah.
Like you couldn't talk about this 5 years ago or a year or two ago.
2-3 years.
But even just the fact about texting and sending videos and sending pictures and all that stuff, like we have a whole new way of just communicating.
It's just amazing how sensitive people can get. Like it's
you
real.
Understand it.
No, I do understand.
That's like if somebody said something to you and they just looked at you and walked away
and said, "Oh, they come back. Oh no, I was coming back.
I was coming back with business
for 8 hours."
Real life. But sometimes you do be. Sometimes you just don't look at their phone like a man. Like a man said, he don't pick up his phone every little bit. He just don't.
I'm working.
And you got a dude like me who you'll see me on my phone a lot, but when I throw my phone away and I want to go study or do something like that, I'm not looking at my phone for a few hours. So
it's real.
And imagine back when the phone first came out, the issues they went through. Hey, is this 3? Hey man, you better call me back.
The worst part is calling somebody back because you gotta spin that.
This sounds like a long time ago, but we were alive for this. They didn't have area codes for a little while. It was just like
They didn't have area codes.
No.
Yeah, no, they
we were
had
like
area
5,
codes, but you didn't have to use it. You could just
okay.
type in like 6.
You type
5, 3, 3, 4.
7 digits and you can get that person. But now because there's so many people and numbers.
I think Ludacris started the movement because he had holes in his one, so he had to make sure that he could use his area codes. I don't know. Were you about to say something about that?
I'm trying to change the subject.
Just real quick, I don't know if this can be a new section, but we got a really great email from somebody, and I want to share that with. I want to share that with the world. This is from Alex Anderson.
Go ahead and share it.
I'm gonna share it. You know what, Cam? I'm gonna go ahead and share it.
You know what? Matter of fact, share it on here.
All right, I'm gonna share it on here.
Hey, what you should do is probably share it.
I appreciate
No,
that.
but before, don't really listen to him, but share it.
Okay.
What y'all think about looking at an email and sharing it with the people?
I think that's a good idea.
Everybody agrees. Let's do it.
Innovator.
All right. So Alex Anderson sent us an email, and he said he recently found his 11-year-old daughter watching our videos, and he immediately prohibited her from watching the channel any further. However, when he was the same age, a long time ago, he remembered sneaking his father's Richard Pryor album and listened to it with headphones on. He got in a lot of trouble from his mom and dad, but the very next day at his dad's office, he allowed him to listen to it with him. So he made a promise, the dad made a promise to never mention to his wife what they did in the office, and they said they still laugh about these things today. He said all that to say that on occasion, he shares some of our skits with his daughter and tells her the same thing with regard to her mother. He said he tells her what college life is like, and she has a better content to the frat life that he tells her the stories. So he is now not so ancient in her eyes. He said, but he's proud of what we're doing, and he's an HBCU grad of 83. You don't have to add that up, people. Yes, he's old, but he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Now, we just shout out to him for recognizing what we do in our art and recognizing that, some of our stuff isn't made for, kids, but he still understands.
Obviously it is.
Yeah, he still understands that, hey, she likes to enjoy entertainment, so he has to kind of censor what she watches, but he understands like what we go through and what we do.
But think about everything we watched at that age that we weren't supposed to be watching. So kids gonna watch it. They gonna find it. These kids got the internet now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Man, the most thing, I think I was like 5 or 6. And I was introduced to the video, Put 'em on the Glass.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Sir Mix-a-Lot. That shit changed my life.
Just put it on the glass.
And it had titties on the glass. And it was just, it was suds and car wash. It was very cool.
That's hilarious.
But that's when you became a titty man.
That may be what started my titty. Now I can't say I'm a full titty man.
All right,
now he's gonna take let's not go to another podcast. Another podcast.
That's gonna be about a 2-hour podcast.
But I do want to finish off the whole conversation of the red receipt real quick.
Okay, but I just want to say that shout out to you. Thank you for recognizing our art and what we do. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate that, brother. I do want to finish off by asking you a question.
What up?
Silly in here. Silly.
We can't do no damn podcast. This is done. Last episode. But in the receipt, I think some fans want to know this, and we actually went through 2 scripts. Rome actually wrote the initial script for the Red Receipt, and Tay came back with a new one. But in terms of jokes, the last joke at the end of the skit, you initially didn't want to have it in there. While in the midst of editing it, the whole thing about the girl saying, I never saved your number, Tay initially didn't want to keep that in there. Do you want to explain why not?
Okay. So there's 2 things, right?
Okay.
I'm learning how to write.
Okay.
I'm learning how to write better, learning how to develop character, story, all that shit. So if I want, my problem is that you gotta watch, because Tay is the short guy of the group, he's the little guy of the group. You don't want to start making it look like this guy is the loser of the group. Because that's too cliche. You know what I mean? You got the fat kid who obviously stands out, who gets picked on or something like that. That's whack to me. So I wanted to make this guy not be exactly a loser. But in this skit, he lost. And he had to lose. For his hubris. Or whatever, I don't know, Mel's ego, something like that shit. So if I didn't want him to lose, I would have totally took out the boyfriend part.
Okay.
But that's not what I did. We kept the boyfriend part because that's a great flip. So then he's going to lose either way.
Yeah.
Right.
The reason why I didn't want the last joke is because I wanted that guy to have a little dignity.
A little bit.
But, I don't know whether it was funnier or more emotionally impactful. But her shitting on this dude, that kind of, that hit people.
That was a women's empowerment movement.
She did that same song, taking your soul out your body with that one line. What up?
Isn't theories of comedy usually the comedian is a loser or loses? For the comedic purposes.
Yeah, there's that. But then that makes you guys right. So the whole thing where you guys say, hey, she playing you, dog. She doing this, dog. That means you guys were right. And that's not.
That's not the message.
That's not the message. Yeah. So it could be like one thing that you add that can totally flip exactly everything with the message of what you meant. And trying to learn how to write messages better, so when 11-year-olds watch our stuff, they don't get the wrong thing.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Right.
But that shit was still funny as hell.
It was funny as hell.
So shout out.
Yeah. So that's just a little creative argument we have from time to time.
Obviously, she did save it because your name was in the text.
It was. So she was a liar.
Our production was a lie. That's what it was.
She could have been a liar just to try to get back. She's being vindictive. He was like, okay, delete it. Well, I never saved it, but she lied.
Okay. Say my shit. You're not gonna say.
So look deeper into it.
She liked that fro. She liked the fro.
Mushroom.
Shout out to Gail.
Gail
Bean.
Gail is like one of the coolest actresses. I'm looking at this. I should be looking at it. Gail is one of the coolest actresses that we had.
Yeah, man.
Really good. She's funny
come
and she
through
don't
every
even know
time.
it.
She come through every time, man.
Come
Gail,
through.
You the true MVP.
She gave us muffins and snacks.
If y'all have a chance, go back and watch No Thumbs. That is a hilarious skit, yo. As stupid as it is.
The first couple minutes.
The first couple minutes are just
Gail,
oh my. But then even Cam and Chaz, they have an action scene on the roof.
no
that's
thumbs.
Just, with no thumbs. It's just ridiculous. It's, but Gail kills her part.
Yeah,
Gail
shout
kills
out
her
to
part.
Gail, man.
I was gonna say, I love everything we were just talking about, right? But there's only 3 things I care about this week. 1, who the Dallas Cowboys draft on Thursday.
Okay.
That's one.
Okay.
2, the Marvel Avengers movie on Friday. I will be there.
That's Friday.
Okay.
Friday, May 1st. And the Mayweather fight.
The Mayweather fight.
Anything else? I really don't care. Like, I got a shit right now. I really don't care if I shit on myself. Like,
Well, I care.
I care because I'm sitting right next to you.
Well, you got a white chair. I feel like you should care.
Yeah, you should.
Shit streaking the
you know
chair.
what I'm saying?
It might match your room.
But what I will agree on you is a couple of us are diehard Marvel Avengers comic book fans. And, and now we will be there Friday.
But we need to get tickets ASAP.
Let's make that happen. And Mike's heavily not quite the biggest superhero fan. Look at that face. You can tell. Look.
Mike don't know.
Now look, let me break this down.
Go ahead, break it down.
I'm in between on the superhero stuff. There's certain superheroes I like, certain ones I don't
Who
really
you
care
like?
for. Batman, number one,
There you
the
go.
realest superhero ever. We're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there. But I do want to see Avengers, but I'm not excited as them. So I may stay with my best friend. We may do a big on Friday. So what you want to do, Mike? I'm stay here with you.
Vegas.
Let's go to Vegas. Do big.
This sounds like adult for us. All right. Well, just to change the topic a little bit. Real life stuff, right? So we got back from vacation, and I haven't been cooking as often, right?
Oh my God.
And I've noticed Emmanuel hasn't been cooking as often. Everybody else in the group kind of cooks their own little meal, but I feel like everybody can agree to this topic that I'm about to bring up. But I'm at the age now where I feel like I don't want to cook for myself anymore. Not because I can't, because I actually can cook, and everybody in this group can cook well for themselves. But I got a lot going on. I'm a man. I'm busy. The last thing I want to do is worry about how I'm going to eat or where it's coming from. I just want to finish my job and have a meal right there, right? So, magic, right?
Yeah.
So the saying,
Voila.
there's a saying that goes, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. How many of y'all agree with that?
That's good.
Technically, it's through, you got ventricles in the heart.
All right.
And food really can't fit.
Right,
in those.
if it does, you probably did.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a clogged artery.
Yeah.
Now, everybody agree?
No,
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I agree.
I tell them all the time whenever I'm hungry, I think about marriage.
Yeah, that's real.
Listen, I'll put it this way. I think food for a man that's
Put it
working.
over here so I can see.
Food for a man that's working really hard. You know what I'm saying? I think the harder you work, the more you're inept to falling in love based on a food eatery relationship.
Okay.
You're not.
Do you see what I'm saying?
That was a lot of words for no reason.
What I'm saying,
I know exactly what
basically,
you're saying.
the harder you work,
Yeah.
the more likely you are to fall in love with somebody that cooks for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Less off you on you.
Yeah, because if
right.
you're not working that hard, you can cook for yourself. You might, oh yeah, she cook, whatever. But when you actually feel it, when you come home and you hungry after 13 hours out, being working outside, setting up our production, our lights, acting, doing all that stuff, writing, doing it all yourself. You want somebody to come cook.
Let
for
me
you.
ask you this. But do you think that's dopamine clouding your judgment?
Could be.
Absolutely,
Could be.
absolutely.
Now that's perfect. That's perfect that you said that, Cam, because I actually wrote that food is almost like pussy.
Okay.
It's a great thing.
Okay.
You want it.
You put your face in it.
You need it.
You
eat it.
You like it. You love it. You kind of need. You be like, dog.
I don't put my
How many times have you said, yo, I need some pussy right now?
Yeah, but that's
I'm
kind of
saying it
a
right now.
that's a want.
It's a want, but
It's
it
a
is
want.
somewhat of a need. It's like how people create, right? To have
Yeah.
sex, right? So it's an urge inside of you.
It's like
right?
it's a reboost.
It is okay.
It's a
I
reboot
will say
sometimes.
that.
But does that mean that woman is perfect for you just because she can cook?
No.
Well,
No.
no.
But it's a great quality nowadays because a lot of women can't cook.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of women feel like going out to eat or buying like microwavable dinners is cooking. So if you find a girl that can actually cook,
Yeah.
you might have a clouded judgment because it's like, wow, she can cook, but necessarily she might not
Well,
really be the one for you.
It depends on what I feel like. It depends on what you need. You know what I mean? Like there's some working men who can come home and they don't need a good ass meal. Some people like like
eating cereal.
Yeah, some people like,
I mean,
I'm gonna just eat some cereal.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I tear a few bowls up, but
Nah, I like Captain Crunch.
See, the difference with me though,
so
I'm from the South, so all the women in my family can cook extremely well. One side's from the South, one side's from the islands. So I was spoiled on flavors of food. So I want good food.
yeah.
I don't want no bowl of cereal. And I'm not asking this girl to cook every meal for me. I can fend for myself. I just want dinner. I can do breakfast. I'm gonna cook too. I like to cook, but dinner.
Yeah. Oh man.
Well, Cam wants his dinner. I want all three. I want lunch. I want a snack. I want a gourmet snack.
What's a gourmet snack?
Some fruit slices.
Okay, so you
with a little cream
little
or
bananas on the side. No, okay.
I just want to be at work and just here, baby.
That's
see, I will say, I don't need a girl to cook for me.
Speak for yourself.
But the feeling that I've gotten that when a girl had cooked for me, it's a feeling is
now, is it
exactly able
now,
to be.
My bad. Is it the feeling that she just cooked for you, or the food was actually?
The food was good. She cooked for me, and she put the plate in front of me and took the plate away. I didn't know what the fuck to do.
Nigga, that's what you supposed to do.
I just got mad when you said that.
That's what she's supposed to do.
That's what you supposed to do.
That's what I'm
let it
supposed
happen.
to do.
Let it happen.
Yes. I'm supposed to be.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, why if you got a girl, I'll cook all 3 meals for you, but the food ain't all that. Now what? What's your mindset now?
This is my take on it. I will appreciate it because at least she's making an effort to cook. Some girls ain't trying to cook at all, right? And the food is decent.
I think you can learn flavor.
We can go to cooking classes and learn. Because the more each day, like I'm getting into cooking more and more. You know what I'm saying? Like I just bought Gordon Ramsay's cookbook, and it teaches you because I want to learn from the beginning, like basics, put spices together, knife work, everything. So you can learn together. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
But how do you bring that up? How do you tell your girl?
You gotta be honest.
You just gotta be honest.
But
I don't like
At the
this.
end of the day,
You don't know because I've been honest. I've been honest, and it's backfired.
Yeah,
But there's a way to do everything.
but let me
I
ask you.
finessed it.
A lot of times, a woman they're gonna be honest with you. How many times? Oh, so you rocking that shirt?
Yeah.
Come on now. Sometimes we can be honest.
Okay.
We can be honest.
I threw away some boots that I had because a girl told me they look like Africans would wear that.
Yeah.
And I don't. No disrespect to
Hey
Africans.
man, you know I'm half Ethiopian, man. So.
But she said it, and as soon as I got home,
I don't even know what that means. Like,
Yeah, but I don't know what it means either. But I threw them away. I don't have to anymore. And I really like those shoes.
the thing, but see, even go back to what Chad's point about helping learning together, and all that. That's cool, but what Mike is saying is after work, after hours on end, you're not gonna feel like that. It's not gonna happen because you know how we be drained after thinking all day and shooting and all. We be drained, so you just want to.
That's where the classes come in handy.
But I'm
After a while,
I'm probably one of the most cooking ass niggas in this house, and I'm tired, man. I'm tired,
bro.
I'm tired. I can't like. If a girl put, thank you, Mike. Like for real, it's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no, I mean the dopamine factor does come in when a girl puts a plate of food right in front.
So let me ask you this: do you feel that a chef could fill that void?
Yes.
Yes. So it doesn't have to be a woman. It doesn't have to be a woman.
It could be a cooking nigga. Hey, you get in here, bro. Hey, you better do that, bro.
I'm saying, dog. Well, we were saying, a girlfriend or a wife and cook for us also.
It's different for a girl than a chef. I'll retract my statement. The reason I say that is because when a girl cooks for you, it's like in her head while she was preparing all of this stuff, she was thinking about you eating this food, her art. It was like she's creating for you only. Same thing when we drop a video for our fans. We're creating this for y'all. So appreciate it, and I hope they appreciate it.
You know what girls cook the best? The ones that say, "I like to watch a man eat."
Oh, I never heard that.
They don't even eat.
Yeah, they just say they enjoy watching a man eat, so they put it down.
Oh, that's sexy.
Man, I love that.
I just busted it.
The girl that we know from a while back, you know, she had some things done to her body. I ain't gonna say her name. You know what I'm saying? But she took me to this spa in Atlanta, and it's like, I can't. How can I describe it? It had like different sections. Like, you know how when you go into like spa and they have like saunas. And they had different ones. They had like a salt mineral one, a gold one. Had you could sleep there. It had everything. It had a restaurant.
It's kind of like a summer camp.
Yeah, for real.
It's amazing. And so she took me to the area where you order food. You know, they had a Thai, everything. And I was like, okay, this is so much. What is good? And she was like, I'll do it for you. I was like, okay. So she picked everything, and then we went down to the table. They came and served it. It was like rice, pineapple shrimp fried rice, noodles, like everything you could think of. It was on that table. It looked like when Goku eat on Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah.
The food was so good. And she was just staring. I'm like, you're not gonna eat? She's like, no, I just love to see you eat. And I was just like, yo, should I propose to her now?
Well, I'm glad you didn't. I know what you're talking about.
Let me ask one question. Let me flip it. Let me flip it real quick. Okay, I'm gonna flip it.
Talk to me, brother.
Which way you flip it?
Here's my theory. Okay.
Somersault.
Somersault. Like a tornado.
That's an Eddie Gordo from Tekken 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looked like this. But anyway, chivalry.
Oh shit.
Is this the equivalent to male chivalry? Is that female chivalry? For a woman to come place food down in front of you, take it afterwards, go. Is that female chivalry? Because they're saying male chivalry is dead, so women in turn should get that same dopamine when we open up the door for them, when we treat them nice, when we spend time with them, right? So is that the same thing? Do you feel that's the same thing?
I think
is that a part of female chivalry?
It can be. But it all depends on the relationship you have. If you know that I'm the breadwinner, I'm gonna come home and make money, and you know that you're the lady who cooks for me when I come home so I can continue my work, then that's the relationship we have. But
okay.
I mean, I feel like there's a certain like old-fashionedness to that. You know what I mean? Certain girls, you know, they some girls like that and certain girls don't. You know what I mean? I know there's a new movement of women breaking the old stereotypes of what women are supposed to do.
Absolutely.
But there's girls who understand breaking those things, and they still like doing, you know, old-fashioned shit. But that's very interesting. Now, do y'all cook for y'all girl? Oh, my bad. I'm gonna go to say a thing.
No, I was gonna say it's interesting because I feel like it's only that way in America. Because whenever I go to Bahamas, all the women in my family, it's not like they're slaves, but it's just how they grew up, where they were raised, and they do the cooking. This is waiting in the man. My granddad takes care of everything else. He doesn't take out trash. He provides. He does everything.
Now, wrong with this when he was in the Bahamas, my grandfather. He doesn't have to move. He don't move. He sit down. Food is there. When he finished, he lays back. She just gets up, get the plate, asks him everything good, comes back. He don't eat leftovers. You can't cook no leftovers.
How it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's
I'll eat
my
leftovers.
grandfather.
I'll eat leftovers.
The thing about 11 years ago, my dad came to me. He said, "Listen, I met a woman. She's Ethiopian." I said, "Okay, all right, that's cool." He said, "I want you to, when you come down this weekend, I want you to meet her, see how you feel out and everything." Cool. I get there. She asked me, it's at nighttime when I get there. We talking, nice woman. So we talking, she says, "What do you like to eat for breakfast and stuff?" I just named some stuff. Cool. Fast forward, I go to sleep. I wake up. Not only is there breakfast on the table, but it's a spread. Like not a regular breakfast, like a spread.
Like steak and
so I ate. Before I get done, as soon as I get done, before I can lift up, she has the plate in her hand, washing the dishes, and says, "Go do what you do, go have fun, so and so." Okay. Cam witnessed this. We come down for lunch when he came to visit. She got steak.
Who eats steak for lunch?
Steak for lunch. I went to my dad. We sat down in a nice grown man fashion. I said, "Listen, if you don't marry her, someone else will. You get it together, and they've been married for the past."
The crazy part about that experience.
Wait, so they still together?
The crazy part about that experience. As soon as we were done eating, she would take our plates. So I'm like, okay, cool. Lunchtime, she took our plates. I told Ross at dinner, I'm taking this plate to the sink. So we eating, she's sitting on the couch just watching as I'm eating. So I get done, I see her looking. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make my move, 'cause I'm faster than she is. I got up quick. She like, I got it. No, I got it. She like, no, I got it. And I put it in the sink. I think
Like
that whole weekend we didn't do anything.
it's just something about, and it's not that saying that all women have to be like that, but it's just how she was raised. I'm sure, Emmanuel, your mom saying that's just how certain
My
women.
mom, she tell my dad, you don't got no maid around here.
And see, that's probably just how
She's still.
Yeah.
She do everything.
Because I mean, there's like different. It just depends on what you need. Some dudes don't like that. Some dudes like to cook for their women.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some dudes. Sometimes you gotta split it half and half.
Exactly.
I know I can't cook that well, but I can fuck up some breakfast.
Fuck at the breakfast, dude.
Tay has known
Yeah,
his croissant French toast is pretty
real life.
immaculate.
So
And I'm one of them guys. I like to cook for a girl too. I get that same feeling that we get when a girl cooks for us, and we can share that. But I want that dinner.
I do think it's just this stage in our life too. You know what I'm saying? Because
we're young, we're
it's gonna
ambitious.
get
we're
worse.
young,
It's gonna get
ambitious.
worse.
I think when we get to a place where it's a little more just settled, I guess.
Because most of the grown men I know who are single, they either eat out a lot or they don't have food in their house. Or they have a girl that cook for them.
Kitchen clean.
Kitchen clean. That's the only thing in their house clean.
Because they don't cook in it.
But in our life, in the field that we're in, we are gonna eat out a lot. I mean, that's just we just gotta look at the facts because
And I don't want to. I mean, I like it, but I want to come home
because
some.
we're gonna be out a lot. It might be time to be out for 3 months straight.
I don't mind eating out as long as it's good.
It doesn't compare.
Oh
to
yeah,
home
of course, to a
cooking
home
meal.
cooking meal.
If y'all ever had a girl, damn, I don't want to say this. I felt like one time a girl kind of not trapped me, but like she knew that like food was a weapon.
Yes.
Food was a weapon.
So saying that leads me to this next point, right? Cooking is a weapon, right? So everything it can be. Everything you do, everything you can offer to a relationship is your weapon. It's your like arsenal of things. Like I'm a good cook. I got a car. I'm attentive. Whatever. Those are your weapons. Now some girls have built only a few weapons that they know men are going to like, right? So you have girls who look good. It's already a weapon. Then you have girls who cook for you, and they probably sex you. But there's some girls who only do those three things. And a lot of dudes end up falling for these girls because, oh, dog, man, I came home today. She cooked for me, dog. And then we had sex, dog. But a lot of dudes ain't really even emotionally attached to you.
Yeah,
That's the dopamine cloud.
Dopamine
I uploaded to the dopamine.
So you got to beware of these weapons that people, not just women, but men and women show you at first and try to lure you in. It's just like if someone was trying to lure you in with candy as a kid. You know I love candy,
But
but it doesn't mean I should go with you.
Don't go in a white van.
Yeah.
Food is probably the most dangerous out of those three. I'm not gonna lie to you. 'Cause
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
and that's why a lot of girls will say, on Instagram, you go girls on cooking. Wish I had somebody to cook for. Who ain't gonna like that picture?
Hey, maybe man, shut your ass.
Because you know what you're doing.
But it's because you hungry, man. You hungry.
So if I wasn't hungry, I wouldn't think that way.
Nah, even if I was hungry, even if I wasn't hungry, I'm always gonna be hungry.
You still
again.
gonna think like that.
No. But
Food pics are new butt pics.
That's why, like sex,
You
you can't
hungry.
rely on sex because you could be satisfied in that moment, but you always gonna want sex. So sex can't be the only thing you want from a girl.
Like that's what, like, you know
You
what I
need
mean?
food way more than sex.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Be bones.
If you ain't well nourished, you can't perform.
All right, now here's a question though.
Okay.
Here's a
What
question.
you got IVs for?
Since cooking is a weapon, right? Would you rather have a girl who was funny and made you laugh all the time and couldn't cook, or the opposite?
Give me
Funny.
someone that can cook.
Funny.
yeah,
So-
give me funny. Give me
Yeah,
funny.
Yeah, I want funny.
Yeah, give me
Because to
funny.
me, like I like the cooking is good, but like, you know what I mean? Like you need to be able to emotionally connect with that girl, spiritually connect, and if you can laugh with somebody, that's a big thing.
Well, let me
you know what I
ask you
mean?
this. Do you mean when she tells jokes she's not funny, or she don't have a sense of humor?
No. She keeps you laughing. She sees the world. She points out things. You're always having a good time with her, and she can't cook.
Well,
man,
give me
yeah,
that.
of
Give me
course,
that
yeah,
because you can
Yeah,
teach someone
yeah,
to cook. You
yeah,
can't
right.
teach someone to be funny.
What if
but-
she don't want to cook though?
She don't-
She's not necessarily cooking.
She said she don't want to.
She don't
I
want
don't
to.
really like to cook like that.
No,
but
you got-
once in a while, I like to eat out a lot.
No.
She not gonna cook.
She will, but she don't really like it. So you
Nah.
can't.
Wait. So she
now-
will, but she.
She would sometimes, but she don't.
No, I couldn't.
She ain't gonna be like your grandma. She ain't gonna take your plate.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because what's gonna happen if you really want that, eventually you're gonna go get it, which means she gonna be out of luck.
Yeah.
So
It's
you
all
got
about what you need.
That's what I'm saying. If that's what you really want, if she's not providing that for you, then you're gonna look other
Or it could
places.
just be some eating out ass
But
couple.
when you have kids and stuff, you don't want
Yeah.
to teach kids that they
But
got to eat out
what if
every
you
night.
can? Nah, you can cook now.
They get it,
But I want the meal.
If
Say
that's
about
the-
the
but that's
meal, yeah.
exactly. It's
Yeah.
what you want. If you're down with that, that's you're cool. But if I know I want a home.
And at this point, not like I don't think none of us that because we busy right now. At this point, we
But
busy.
you did say a chef can
Yeah,
replace
yeah.
So if you got a chef and that relationship,
if you can afford
See, I
a
said that
chef.
right now, but for my wife to want a chef, I'm like,
But what if she's a chef?
Oh, well,
that's the ultimate win.
you win. Yeah.
What if she's a
you-
chef but she don't like cooking for you?
Oh my God, man! It makes sense.
Think about
I
it.
get what you're saying.
Cause look, you coming home from a hard day's
Listen, I
work.
used to massage all day, come home, and at the time I was in a relationship, my girl was like,
Chad's former massage therapist.
I shut up.
my girl, she was
He
like,
does humans and dogs.
my girl, she would want me to give her a massage. I want to, but
Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're
Well, the difference with the chef, you can bring me food home, cook it there then possibly, and bring it something.
but what
Oh,
if
that's tough.
I eat
Chef, you
leftovers.
don't want to cook for me?
See the breadwinner.
that's like
Should be tired.
She tired. Okay.
But on the weekend, if she said on the weekend, I'll cook for you, no doubt.
Okay.
Just when I'm working. I'm
That's
tired.
like your girl being a prostitute, not want to sex you.
No. Why is she your girl?
Well, I don't want to sex her.
Well, see, then that's fine if you say on the weekends because you can cook a big thing on the weekend. I can eat that throughout the week.
That's true.
But I was saying in combination with what you said. Bring it home from the
No,
during
yeah,
the week.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
bring me the food you cook at work, and then at home during the weekend you cook. But
Dang,
But
that's
the
a
only
good
thing
one though. That's
you'll
good.
be waiting all day. Oh, you doing the double shift?
You text her, hey, what y'all cooking today?
she gonna ask you, nigga, what you doing at home? Get a job. I forgot I need to work.
Damn, yo, cooking
They
is
ain't got career
powerful.
building no more.
Cooking is powerful, yo.
Strong weapon, man.
Shoot me with that meal.
To all our female fans, please hit us up and tell us what you think.
Hey,
we
if you
don't
live
have
in
female.
Cali. Honestly, if you live in Cali,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you close.
Yeah, holla at us.
Come spend a day with us
Look.
in the kitchen.
We will entertain you.
Yeah.
We will entertain you.
We might flirt with you.
We might.
We might get some gas money.
He put a capital. You ever heard somebody talk in capital? We might.
No. We'll put down gas money.
Now, some of us have been looking for a chef for the house. If you have reasonable prices, let's holla at us.
We
You
will
never know.
promote you.
We're
We're
just want to
open.
intern as a chef.
You want to intern? as a
Intern
chef?
chef.
We'll
we'll
bring you on.
promote you.
We'll
That's
bring you on the
innovation
podcast.
right there.
We said who was me and you talking the other day?
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like if one of us was a chef. You know how
You would
much
win.
exposure we would have,
You
and
would
how
win.
much gigs we would get.
You would win.
Ultimate.
Yeah, that's an ultimate.
I'm about to
win.
just start. Hey, book me
Chef Manny.
yeah, Chef Manny at the Bearded Room.
All right.
That was actually a really good. Dang, yo. Now I'm hungry.
Now I think we're all hungry.
But who's gonna cook for you?
That's why we're trying to do this right now. Let's get this out today.
Somebody come through.
tomorrow, and we can get breakfast tomorrow.
I have to go to the grocery store today. And
Yeah.
Man.
Grocery store. You know what?
I
That's
like
another.
grocery shopping.
That's part of.
I love grocery
That's part of this. Grocery shopping can get tiring too, especially because you got to think of what you want. You got. It's been times where I be seeing Chaz in there at his cabinet. He be staring for like 10 minutes. I be like, you got to go to the grocery store, honey. Yeah.
The other day, a couple weeks ago, I found this website where they deliver. You pick a box, and it has 3 meals for the week, and it's like you can pick for like 2 to 3 people or 4 to 6 people, and they deliver every week. You could stop the deliveries if you want, but it has 3 different meals. It has all the ingredients, everything. You don't have to go to the grocery store.
so then why did you go to the grocery store yesterday?
Because I stopped the delivery for this week because I have those meals, but I seen another meal I wanted to cook, so I want to have I needed more things anyway. I needed some breakfast stuff. I ran out of the essential stuff that I use. So
If I could pay somebody to go to the grocery store, I ain't gonna lie. That'd
I love going to the grocery store.
I love going to the grocery store.
I would go to the
I
grocery store
love it,
every
but
day if I had the money.
Man, shout out to Rihanna looking thick though.
Yeah, what's going on?
You eating?
Let me see it.
Yeah, I mean, just like, you know what I mean?
She getting a little woman body.
It's a
now.
brand
She-
thing.
she-
It's a brand thing.
She grown
She
up.
going thick.
What's another thing a woman can do for you that's just as powerful as that male?
Can I say this on the podcast?
I mean,
One of your girl was a barber. She cut you.
Oh,
give you some
my
nice
God.
lines.
Damn.
Keep you looking fresh. Keep you looking fresh. Yeah. Like she kept you with the nicest
I just busted
haircut.
that again.
That'd be dangerous though.
Why?
Because if she mad at you and she giving you a haircut,
Well, then that's when you go to the barber shop.
but you don't know. Sometimes you don't know she mad at you.
That's true.
Especially if you really like her cuts too. You like, come on, baby, stop, cut my hair right.
man.
But think about how jealous barbers get when someone else cuts your hair. Imagine you get a haircut from someone else.
my
You come
God.
home, who cut your hair?
Oh my.
I mean, baby, who cut your hair?
I mean, you know,
Next time you get in the chair with her, it's
you
like,
had to work all day. You know, I had to give me a lineup. My bad.
Shave your ball.
Damn, cooking and a bar. What if she was both?
Oh,
We trying to make a fantasy one.
Chef barber.
Chef
barber.
barber, and she funny.
but Angie funny.
At the end of the
barber,
day,
comedian.
Chef Barber comedian.
She don't lick you in your ear either. Chef.
Well, then she ain't perfect.
Nah, man, but I still don't think that's substitute for cooking.
Yeah, no cooking.
No, I never said
Can't
something.
come for
I
you
said
saying
something that's, you know,
like up there with it.
Okay, so I got another topic I want to bring up though. Shoot, lately the way we watch TV and how we watch everything has changed, you know, in the past couple years. And there's this service out that has been great to broke men, the start of relationships. It's called Netflix.
chill movement.
Chill movement.
Netflix has aided us in so many ways when it comes to dating. We don't even realize it. Netflix has almost every title you want. And I just want to talk about how Netflix has changed our lives. From when it wasn't here to now.
it's a modern day drive-in.
I do want to say this though, real quick, starting off. Just because if a guy asks you to watch Netflix, because say you like Bob's Burgers and he like Bob's Burgers, and he say, well, we should just have a marathon one day, doesn't mean that he just wants to have sex with you.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
No, because there are some guys who genuinely just want
That's true.
let's chill.
But Netflix is the ultimate foreplay.
It is, and I do agree with that.
If I say let's go bowling, now I'm trying to have sex with you.
That's a good.
But yeah, that's just I just had to open up that statement because a lot of girls gonna think as soon as you say that you trying to put me out. Hold on, calm down. Yes, but still, that's not right now. That's not right now. But I know you had a couple of points. I don't know if you still got them on your.
Then he put me on the spot.
No, I mean I thought you had it, but if you don't have it right now,
Long transitions. He just throw to you.
yeah, just throw it to you. No, just throw it to you. But yeah, the chill movement.
Chill movement.
I think it opened up communication to Netflix because no one has their own Netflix password.
No.
So you find a way to open dialogue with other people to find a password.
Yeah, my first password on Netflix was me asking someone on Twitter. Anybody got a Netflix password? I got a DM and I was watching Netflix.
Somebody nice enough. There's some nice people out there.
I mean, why not? I mean, you gonna pay $8 anyway.
Now, do you use Netflix as a like a first interaction date type of thing or no?
I think that's like saying come fuck.
Okay, so make sure it's second.
Well,
It can't be
if she
first.
initiates it.
Okay.
And she trying to say come fuck.
Nah,
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. I see where Mike coming from.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
You gotta fill it out.
Yeah.
You gotta fill it out. But
So is that disrespectful to ask now? Hey, you wanna watch some Netflix?
But
What the fuck you saying to me?
It aids a guy who don't have the money at the moment to take you out. So you're like, well, I can bring you over here and we can have a good night.
Maybe I can cook.
Netflix, I can cook something and we can, chill, whatever.
there's ways.
There's ways.
There's ways.
You gotta have a nice couch to watch Netflix.
And you gotta have a good
You gotta have-
personality.
You got a nice couch.
Yeah,
Oh,
nice
so you can't.
couch tops it off.
So if you watch it in the room, then you trying to do something. Good one.
But both of y'all are diehard Daredevil fans.
Okay.
I want to go watch it on Netflix, and you hit her up saying,
Well, if you know
what's
y'all
wrong?
both diehard Daredevil fans, then y'all probably established something before this Netflix date.
Exactly.
No, I'm
Not
saying,
exactly.
what if on top she told, oh yeah, I'm a big fan. Oh yeah.
Come
Did you
over
finish the rest of the
tomorrow.
episodes? Let's go
Oh
watch
yeah,
it.
that's different.
And see why that can
But
be
that's-
different because
that's-
you only can watch that on Netflix.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
even like come over and watch Daredevil ain't like, hey, come over and have sex. I mean, that's the only place you can watch it.
But she still could have that in the back of her mind, like,
But if I take you out to dinner,
subconsciously saying
anywhere
Netflix.
we could have sex. Anything I ask you to do, it could be.
But that's why Netflix is so great, because you had no other reason to invite a girl to your house right away. Like, it was like, can I cook for you? Every girl knows that already. Like, they know that trick already. Like, if a man's trying
You
to
want
say,
to come chill?
Yeah.
you can't just say come chill nowadays, because that's automatically that's fuck.
Yeah.
Right?
Automatically.
So if you got a Netflix password and you got a show you both of you are interested in, that's something you can say.
Something I read is interesting. The cliffhangers on Netflix shows leaves people excited. So say you have a cliffhanger on the show, and in between the show, you give her that look. She's excited from the cliffhanger and being, it's like, I just read, I was like,
you
that's
think
really
it's extra
interesting.
stimulation?
Yeah.
So
That's
Netflix
crazy.
is a digital wingman.
It's a digital wingman.
Netflix is the
Because she might be,
digital
she's
wingman.
so ready to watch the next episode, and then y'all might have been having good conversation, this and that and third, and it's like the heightened
Talk about character.
It's like stimulation.
motivations and
Dang, yo.
So horny right now.
So it's Netflix is the new Viagra.
What if you had a homie named Netflix and he was your wingman?
Uh-oh, skit idea.
Skit idea.
Uh-oh. Skit idea.
Homie named Netflix.
He funny.
We might want to do the skit before we put this podcast.
Ain't nobody gonna steal
Nah,
ideas.
because if they do it, we be like, hey, you listen.
You listen to this damn podcast.
And if they do, we come up with a better one.
That's
Because
true.
we dorm
Okay.
taming. Come on now.
Ideas.
You know what I'm
Ideas
saying?
come daily, man. They say serve the
Now,
idea or
has
you'll
anybody
kill
had a Netflix date recently?
Recently?
Anybody? You know, I ain't gonna say you gotta say who it is, but I mean, if
it.
you
Of course not. I wouldn't say her name.
Yeah, she be tripping.
But I think it changed the way people watch stuff too, because binge watching is big now because of Netflix. Everyone wants to see everything all at once instead of having to wait a week. So that's huge.
But I think
I'm a
that
binge
could be
watcher.
bad too. So you're getting it all at once, and once you're done, like Daredevil, it's like I want to see the new season.
That's true, but still, it's like I love having it at my pace. I can sit
That's
there
the
all day
biggest
and watch it,
thing.
or I
Yeah.
can spread it out the way I want to
I
spread
think
it.
that's the
spread
best
out.
way to watch TV nowadays for most people.
yeah, man.
Because
Just
everybody's
makes
on their own schedule.
Everybody's on
got
their own
life.
schedule. Yeah.
So you can't just say, come here at this time only and watch this, or you'll miss it. Nah, I don't want to watch it like that.
Cause last night I missed Mad Men, and like, dang, if it was on Netflix,
You
I
can
could
just
just watch it whenever.
They ain't got it online? AMC?
Well, of course I wouldn't have found it, but it was,
he's just saying if he had it right there at his disposal.
yeah, that
he
took a
could
lot
get
of
it.
work, and then it was dragging,
Yeah.
so it took longer to watch it.
So if a guy invites a girl over from Netflix, he's trying to fuck. But if
No, not necessarily.
You're not trying.
But-
Yeah, well, it's better than saying let's chill or let me cook for you.
It kind of insinuates, maybe.
but when a girl does it, it doesn't insinuate.
No, it could.
Oh, could? Oh, okay.
Because honestly, if a girl invite me if she want to cook for me, I'm already assuming we gonna do something. and no girl, I've never got a text from a girl, come chill. They don't usually say. I don't think they say that.
I think the best way to end off this would be if Dormtainment is on Netflix, and then you invite a girl to come watch yourself on.
Hey, you wanna
That's the
come watch
ultimate
me-
stimulation.
You want to come watch me on Netflix?
Hey, you want to come watch my new
That's
show on
actually
Netflix?
great.
Yeah, we a lot of our stuff. A lot of people said that they sat down and watched our stuff together.
Yeah.
With their partners.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? One person they emailed us and said that that's how their marriage got started.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
My homeboy said he lost his virginity. To Dormtainment.
How young is your homeboy?
Hey man, he about 25.
Hey man, if you want to win,
Say who? No. I mean, that's
Hey
fine.
man,
That's
if you want to do it, do your thing.
And I'm proud that you lost it to Dormtainment.
Yeah, you know
What
what I'm
skit
saying?
was it? What skit was it?
I don't know. Probably she want to chill.
So in turn, the Dormtainment is kind of Netflix to some people.
So in
Dormtainment
turn, Netflix
has
need to
got-
shout out to Dormtainment.
Yeah, like Dormtainment has gotten more people vagina for other people than it's gotten
For us.
For us,
So we be here working, and dudes, you know what I mean? Like,
fellas, please send us your stories.
Yeah,
I would love
that's
to hear
cool.
that.
I
Please.
seen somebody tweet yesterday after the skit, man. This really cheered me up. I was in a bad mood. I was like, man, I need a video like that.
We over here giving it up.
That's why we was put here on this earth.
Yeah, man, that's real.
No matter what pain you going through, we still have to.
So if you want to see
make
Dormtainment
people
on
laugh.
Netflix, man, tweet Dormtainment on Netflix. Hashtag
So
DT
tell us
on
if you ever
Netflix.
got something from watching Dormtainment, girls
Yeah.
or guys. Let us know.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But yeah, man, it's been a good convo today.
It's pretty good.
One more thing. People are asking, why do we have Soulja Boy pictures all around under the new video?
Well, if y'all don't know, we're in the Soulja Boy Museum.
This is where we hold our podcast, get some work done, and
it keeps us motivated too. I mean, when you think about it, Soulja Boy, we said it in the skit, he's the pioneer of the internet.
Yeah, that's true. So that's where it stemmed from, the black people dancing, and how Soulja Boy was the first to really go viral on MySpace and all that stuff.
It's no different than having a Christopher Columbus museum.
Yeah, exactly.
Go watch our skit, Black People Dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Please go watch that
Watch
skit.
that whole series.
Nat Geo.
Nat Geo.
Yep.
I'll explain it.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in again to another Dormtainment podcast. It's been great keeping y'all entertained, and stay tuned for the next one coming out.
Shout out to Netflix.
And download that mobile app. We had 3,000 downloads last night.
That's true.
Hey,
booming.
shout out.
Beautiful.
Shout out to the fans.
It was I love all that, right? But there's only 3 things I care about.
Here we go.
First is Dallas Drive on Thursday.
Me too.
Friday, the Avengers.
Definitely.
I will be there.
Definitely.
And the Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
Right now.
All right, thank you.
Peace. Hit him with the outro song. This is the
I can't get it. I mean, we're going to play it on the...
Podcast.
You should stop it. Stop it, Tay. You should stop it.